This is the Rainworld MC project. It has been in development since May 16th, 2023. It aims to remake Rainworld in a one-to-one translation from one Rainworld tile to one Minecraft block. The team is adding creatures, rain, and the original creator, Picky Kropotkin, has even made a shader rendering system. This team is trying to make the world as close to Rainworld as possible. It's meant to be more of a playable version of Rainworld, rather than just a build. Now, let's take a closer look at the world itself. This build is going to include all the regions accessible to Survivor. This means that the outer expanse and the submerged superstructure will be accessible. Metropolis can also be unlocked, but we'll visit that later. The regions that you won't be able to access are regions that the Survivor will not be able to get to, like Undergrowth. The addition of the Ra as a region is also being considered, but it may be subject to change. Each region will be separated by a karma gate, and the player will need enough karma to proceed. To gain karma, you will need to survive a cycle and make it back to the shelter before the rain comes. The rain has been recreated in Minecraft form, including both normal rain and the thunderstorm seen in Underhang. With the build not having screens like Rainworld, it makes the lake a fun spot for a dropper, although it would make you fall all the way down to memory crypts. But what would Rainworld even be without all the creatures that also try to survive the environment? Many creatures will be added, from the background bugs all the way to the fearsome vulture. All the different lizard types have been made in-game with basic AI and their animations. You can see this green lizard that has very basic AI and will just charge at the player. Other lizard types are like blue and white lizards currently can't climb walls or go camouflage, but they will in the future. The creatures are being designed to try to drag the player to their den, rather than try to damage the player like normal hostile mobs. The skulk has been replaced with the rot, and even the warden gets a new look with a quite fitting texture change. Most of these creatures are just models with no in-game AI, but they will eventually, and the models look really cool. Many creatures also have alternate textures like the normal purple leviathan and the rare albino leviathan. Some even have animations like a squidcata and the dropwig. Here's some of my favorite models. But just creatures won't make this a Rainworld experience. That's why the Rainworld MC team is enhancing the game with progression. When you play a Survivor, you meet Looks of the Moon, and the player makes their way up into the world and meets 5 pebbles. He gives you your white pixel and access to the depths to beat the campaign. And that will all be added with time. However, it's not just that they're adding for the player to do. When you play on the server, you'll be able to choose your difficulty in the form of Monk, Survivor, and Hunter, being the easy, medium, and hard mode. Although the details are still being worked out on how this will affect gameplay. Your normal Minecraft skin will be replaced with a model based on the difficulty the player chooses. If you remember from the beginning, I mentioned that the player can unlock Metropolis. Well, the player will be able to find parts of a citizen ID drone to gain access to the region. I've been told that you'll be able to customize your ID drone. This is unrelated, but this project is on a server, meaning the world is multiplayer. You can play with your friends, show off your ID drones, and sleep in a shelter together. It makes this giant build a little less lonely. For extra customization, you'll be able to find colored pearls in the world and unlock cosmetics for your slick cast to show off to others. I was given the exclusive backstage pass role on the Discord server, which means I can share a few exciting secrets I found with you. I snooped around and found some future plans, including a creature worksheet that shows the progress of models and animations. While I've been asked not to show the sheet in the video, I'm allowed to share some of the discoveries I made. Models are being made for both Moon and Pebbles, and even Echoes, so they should show up in-game and could increase your karma. Another thing I found was in the world itself. There was a test for colored lighting. Using the shimmer mod, it seems the developer Kiri was testing the commonly seen colored lights in Rainworld, like the red infiltration system, or the dark green seen in the submerged superstructure. One not so secret I found was on the Rainworld MC Project Picture channel, showing that there was a form of crafting. Also noticed the HUD having food pips, the player's current karma, and the time left in the cycle. Another thing I found while searching the Discord server was a movement data pack. Rather than a brief mention, I'm going to give the movement its own segment to explain the basic movement for people trying to figure out the controls of the world when the server's public. Rainworld is known for its intricate platforming mechanics. It has an 83-page movement Google Docs, which means it just isn't possible to navigate the world with just Minecraft movement. So a custom data pack that enhances movement capabilities is being made, making it easier to navigate the complex world of Rainworld MC. While these are the controls that I've been using, the project is still in early development, and the current data pack does not fully capture how we want it to work. All the movement is subject to change, but for the basics, you can slide on the ground by sprinting and pressing crouch. This gives you a quick speed boost, and you can maintain the speed by jumping. You can enter pipes by crawling. You can either slide into the pipe, or the other method is crouching while looking down while being in adventure mode. This puts you into the crawling state. You can get a higher jump by looking straight up and then jumping. You can slide on walls by looking at them as you fall. And if you are in a pipe that goes straight up, crouch while you look up and jump. It'll carry you to the top of the pipe. The final part for movement is spears. It is a retextured trident that will spawn a platform to stand on when you throw it at a wall. On the Discord server, I saw a video of a player being able to wall jump, but I don't believe that is in the current data pack. While this part of the project is still a heavy work in progress, the shader that has been in development is getting close to being done. One of the coolest parts of this project, besides literally everything else, is the shader. With every region in Rainworld having a color palette for its specific environment, it would require a lot of blocks to be retextured for each particular region. So the shader has been made to have a generalized set of blocks to make it easier to build the remaining parts of the project. It's extremely cool to see in action. While I adore this project, there's a specific reason for making this video. Rome wasn't built in a day. While this project has been in development for over a year now, it's roughly 30% done, and it's unlikely to be completed before 2026 at its current rate. That's why we need your help. Whether you've experience with making models or animations, modding Minecraft, building with World Edit, or if you're just willing to learn, we would love your help. I have a video in the description made by a developer creating a room with World Edit to see what it's like. If you would like to help out with this project or want to see the progress, I have a link in the description leading to the Rainworld MC Discord server. And if you'd like to help, talk to the owner, Biggie Kropopkin. I would love to have you working on this project. What are you most excited to see in Rainworld MC? Hope you'll have a great day, and goodbye.